I was looking up was Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. was born on Tuesday, January 15, 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia. His parents' names are Reverend Martin Luther King Sr. and Alberta Williams King. He lived with his parents, grandparents, and his siblings in a shared home. He is the middle child of two siblings in his family. His sister and brother names are Christine King and Alfred Daniel Williams King. The King children all took piano lessons from their mother. They enjoyed playing sports such as football and baseball and doing other odd jobs. One day, Martin and his father went to buy some new shoes. The clerk told them to go to the back of the store. "We do not serve colored people in the front of the store," he said. Martin and his father proceeded to leave the store, as they knew that this was not respected treatment. Martin's mother told him, "Even though some people make you feel bad or angry, you should not try to show it. You are as good as anyone else." He lived there until he was 12 and had graduated from Morehouse College. He never backed down in his stand against racism. He dedicated his life to achieving equality and justice for all Americans of all colors. King believed that peaceful and refusal to, did I say that word right? To obey unjust law was the best way to bring about social change. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birth home still stands out in Atlanta, Georgia. King experienced racial prejudice early in life. Segregation was both law and custom in the South and other areas of America. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and wife Coretta Scott King led demonstrators on the fourth day of their march from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama. King was arrested several times throughout his life. At the age of 5, Martin Luther King Jr. began school at Yonge Street Elementary School in Atlanta. This, however, was before the legal school entrance age of 6. Thus, Martin was not allowed to continue his education unless he turned 6 years old. Following his education after this experience, he attended David T. Howard Elementary School. He also attended the Atlanta University Laboratory School and Booker T. Washington High School. He scored so high on his college entrance exam at Booker High School that he did not formally finish high school. He went on to college in his junior year of high school. A large crowd of mourners followed the casket of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. through the streets of Atlanta, Georgia. I Have a Dream speech added info. Martin Luther King Jr. was famous and is still remembered as the man who made both white and black people become friends and respected with equal rights. Now, any colored race like white, black, Hawaiian, black, and white are no longer disrespecting each other, all thanks to Martin Luther King Jr.
Good job. What is one of the most important things you learned about Martin Luther King?
That he stands against racism.
Good. Was this an easy research to find plenty of information on Martin Luther?
Yes. And the reason why I chose him is because it's happening in every class I go to Reagan.
What's happening in every class you go to Reagan?
That sometimes there should be no words, like backwards, even if it was black or white, like name calling.
That happens all the time at Reagan classes?
And because that's also part of bullying, like someone calling someone gay.
Okay, let's not bring that up.
It was an accident.
Accident.
We're not talking about that. Alexis,
I
Alexis, we're not doing that right now. So your point to make about Martin Luther King is that
It's been happening in real life since in the 10th grade.
since in the 10th grade about bullying, and that's why you picked him?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you, John. Good job, buddy.